Hello and welcome to Train Sim TV, and today we are going to be taking another look at the Birmingham Cross City Winter Timetable from OTS, which is coming soon. So, it's been a run I wanted to do it about 4 or 5 days ago. However, I had to wait until John put an update up for me to be able to do this video. And it is featuring a bit of a more interesting move. So if I show you on here, there's two services that run there's to and from Blake Street. So there's an ECS and then the main service. We're going to have a little play with the ECS. I'm going to take it back to July just so the weather's, well, the lighting's better. A little bit of cloud, and we'll have a little bit of very light fog and a little bit of wind. This is a 3-2-3 run, and you can run from Birmingham New Street to Blake Street. Say it's a little bit more quirky because you can only do it once there and back out in the same, like in opposite directions in this timetable. And I don't think any other timetables in the game have it, unless I'm totally wrong, but I'm not aware of it featuring elsewhere. We're going to drive this empty West Midlands Railway service from Birmingham New Street up to Blake Street. SO375, which I'm presuming is the signal to turn back. Right. So last time I tried doing this video over the weekend, was a non-starter really. I managed to get to the end of the platform and then everything sort of came to a stop because there was a blockage in the line. So that's been fixed, so we should be able to actually do this fully today for you guys to have a look at. So timetable itself is coming. It's not too far off. It's still in the testing phase. However, I believe the All Aboard simulation, or sorry, All Aboard Studios, not simulation, All Aboard Studios 350s, I think, have been put into the timetable now. I'm not sure if they are on this version. I'd have to find a 350 first, wouldn't I? So, I don't think there's any here. Not that it'll really make much difference because we wouldn't really see him here at this time of the morning, I don't think. Anyway, there might be one knocking about, but I'm not overly sure if I have that version yet. But I know John's been working to get them in. So they're either on this version or on an upcoming build. So you should hopefully maybe see that later this week. I am going to be streaming this timetable hopefully on Friday, along with a West Coast Line South update, because I know that version I've got does have all aboards 350s in it. So we'll see that later in the week. Might be able to cover a video to be fair with it as well, because the BTP livery's on that as well. Well, no doubt probably get a little video for that as well after this one. Keep your eyes peeled. We're just waiting about 10-15 seconds now. We should be able to get moving. Everything I think set. Like camera view instead. Yeah, everything is set light-wise. Right. So steady as we go, 10 out of here. It's all actually for a change. I'm going to actually make sure I do 10 because normally I come out here speeding like God knows what, like a bat out of hell. But it's only a short run. It's like 19 minutes, so it's just a nice little short video just to show this quirky but interesting little move. Do a different kind of service. So this will come from, I believe, it'll come from Soho Depot through the tunnel, and then it begins as a player service here. You'd be able to see it coming through the tunnel if you was on foot. Take it on. I'm now stuck. Right here, do this. Oh. Yeah, last time I tried driving this, I got stuck at this signal I'm just rolling up to now. There was all sorts of stuff stopping me from getting out, so we actually are able to move now. Might make for a nice little screenshot out of New Street. Maybe. Bit of saturation, so a bit of colour into that. the potential. It's very hard to get screenshots at New Street in the right angle because there's so much OHLE going on. It does make it a struggle sometimes to get sort of to frame it. Instantly, this is one difference that you'll obviously see different in the Birmingham to Crewe route. Is like the OHLE is actually baked. So on this route, the posts hanging out at the top of the ceiling obviously aren't actually been. They've not been baked. So they're all like luminous. Whereas if you was on the B to C route going north, you'd see everything's all been baked properly. That Voyager there is the 5:31 you take over or so. Maybe a little bit early in the morning, but we did that on the stream on the first showing of this timetable. Look at that, with a little bit of fog in there. That's lovely. I can kind of understand why Matt P did the B to C stream with the fog. It's just I don't think it was the right level of fog compared to like this. This for me is a much more subtle level, which just makes it nice on the eye, especially like in the background there. If you get it right, it can actually look really nice, like there. I'm gonna get a couple of options here just for me. My thumbnail. I won't do any more. I've got a couple there I can play with. Could be I'll get something. Right, so it's just a simple affair really. It's only 8.7 miles as the crow flies currently. We may see a little bit of traffic. It's not going to be overly busy on this one because everything's obviously coming out of the depot for early morning ECSs. So we may see one or so. I do wonder if we might see the 150s, the TFW run that runs around. I'm not going to look on the HUD, or not the HUD but the map. I don't want to sort of spoil that if it does happen. Nice if it does. On the route I'm running the mods, the enhancement mods and everything for this, so I do recommend grabbing that for TSC for a PC player. They really do bring this route a little bit more to life with extra foliage and clutter, rather than just how it looks on like base. Yeah, so just a few facts. So this timetable will be the busiest B2C timetable in the game when it launches. Various services, so you've got like the 323, obviously the main staple. 350s in, you can run them between Aston and New Street. 350s here now. Again, I'm not overly sure which ones are which, because I don't know if I've got them in this build or not, the new ones. I'm not going to go and inspect them too much. To wait and see. I'll find out. Yeah, you got other stuff such as you got your Pendolinos running through there. They'll be in Virgin Trains, Flowing Silk, and the Ghost livery. So those will be AI at New Street. You can drive the Voyager, the 170s. 153 comes as a special livery in West Midlands, ex-London Midland on this. Sadly, we didn't see the 150. Not to worry. Not sure about tours yet. I'm not sure if John's looking at getting some tours in for release. There is freight as well that you can drive. Extra, a little bit longer ones and on the base, like sort of official timetables as well. some loops as well that you do. And again, this timetable will be available from TSC for PC players. I think John's plan is to get this one out before a West Coast Line South update. I can't see them being too far apart from each other. I do agree though, that putting a little bit of fog, it definitely does give it a little bit of extra ambience. Bit of atmos. There's a hulls up there on the bridge. Just saying that the Hunsuts are always such like random obscure locations that I'll never probably ever get them. Unless you like walking the full route. We might potentially see maybe another ECS Voyager, I'm not too sure. That comes from Barton under Needwood. That comes down this line. Travels over for, across from Litchfield. Joins him off the portal there. We'll see what happens. We may see another one. We have passed one already. And there was a couple that do run in the morning. Win. There's a few in the evening that go back. So Blake Street, if you're not overly familiar how far up the line is, not overly far itself. So you go where we are, yeah. Don't know what that is. It's there. But we do. Yeah, how we get over there? We must cross over somewhere. Oh yeah, there's a crossover there. Look, we'll cross over. I don't think we'll go over there. There's a time crossover. Wow, it's so cold for. I didn't realise there was a track under there. I've never noticed that track on there. I don't even know what the line is. I've got my atlas here actually. I don't remember what line it is. Try and find it. It's always good to have the real atlas in front of you when you're doing these kind of videos. So Birmingham is on page 42 of the Magic Book. So that line is trying to find where we are. So Blake Street's there. Sutton Coalfield. Ah, so it's the freight line. So it's the one that comes. So it comes off at Walsall. You can go left up to Rugeley, like Bloxwich. Or you can go right at Walsall, just after Walsall, and it goes either over or under. I think it goes through the. It's through the. When you're in the tunnel, it must go over at the tunnel. That's why I've never really noticed it. And it comes out at. Oh, where does it come out? Is it Water Autumn? Yeah, it's Water Autumn. It's essentially where the cross countries like go up towards Derby. Goes up with that line. I've learned something there. I had no idea. I've never looked at the map and noticed that. So there we go. We've learned something today, guys. If you knew it, then fair play. But I did not. So we might have learned something together there. Every day's school there. We're 4 miles out. So the nice thing with these ECS runs, some of them are quite short, so if you haven't got ages, again, these sort of journeys that you can just sort of throw in quickly if you've only got like a half-hour drive time in between, maybe in the evening when you sort of like between cooking tea or something like that, you sort of like wait for your food to cook, you can jump on and have a quick drive. or in an evening when you're just having a bit of downtime, want to get away from things, you can have a little drive. If you haven't got time to do a full hour run or hour plus, then you can do sort of one of these little journeys. They make it great for videos as well. Sometimes I haven't got time to do a full like 45 to 50, 60-minute runs. But they're long enough to sort of cover something decent and just explain something a little bit more interesting in the timetable. And again, I find it interesting because it's a run that I didn't even know happened. I had no idea stuff ran to Blake Street and turned back there. I say it's only one going this way and one coming back in service, so it's very, very limited on that. So Sutton Coldfield, so it's around here where this line goes. I don't know if I can actually see it. That's somewhere. In service goes to Bromsgrove, so that is a service that's just begun. So that'll come from an ECS and started in service. That's come from Fort Oaks. See if I can find this line. Must be maybe this bridge here. It is. There we are. I doubt there's any AI on it. Might not even have portals at either end of it, to be honest. I had no idea there was a track there. I've never noticed that track because I've never had any reason to come out of the camera view. But there we go. Have you guys ever been over that line? Maybe on a rail tour? Wouldn't have been a freight only. I could only ever see it maybe been a tour. I'll ever go that with passengers. I bet it's pretty rare. What are you guys looking forward to doing on this timetable when it comes live? Let me know. What sort of things would you like to see John making in the future as well? That's the other thing. Feedback, some thoughts, queries, plonk it in the chat below, in the comment section. It's always nice to see what people would like to see, the thoughts they have. John might well take the feedback on board and maybe incorporate it somewhat. Go through Four Oaks. Now there's also a little video I'm going to be bringing hopefully very soon, is the live weather and annotations mod. Not sure if you guys have seen it. Do look on TSC, it's on there, it's in the trending mods at the minute. I've been playing with that over the weekend just to sort of see how well it works, and I'm pretty amazed with it, to be honest. We've had a couple of live weather mods, and this one is the best one by far. It actually does work. I had a play with it yesterday on Blackpool branches, and it was raining here because I mean I live near Blackpool, so I thought, well, we'll put it on, try the live weather, and lo and behold, it actually rained as soon as I put the live weather on, like how it was here. Pretty amazed at how sort of the consistency for the rain. So yeah, I was pretty impressed with that. So I will be, I'll do a little video with that just to show it. It's very, very good, and it has annotations, so when you're driving through station stuff, it actually brings like a weather summary, and also gives you like it'll give you an annotation for a landmark such as a viaduct or a waterway that you might cross over. If you're not overly sure what those places are or what they are, it actually teaches you about the route along the way. Very good stuff. The cool little mod. So hopefully I'll be bringing you that later, probably maybe the late end of the week or maybe early into the next week, depending on where we get with the videos. We're just approaching Blake Street. Got the road to cross over onto the other line. There's 15 for the crossover, so we'll slow it back down. The platform is literally just over on the right here. Another one is I want to do some more bits and pieces video-wise for Birmingham Crew. I think there is an update coming very soon. Seen talk of some fixes and stuff, so hopefully by the time we get to do that next video, hopefully we'll have some updates and some fixes and stuff to play with. Just some improvements overall on the bugs and that. Looking forward to that. See what's changed or what's been done. Here we are arriving at Blake Street. A lesser known move that you might not have known of. There we go. Let it just do its thing, then we'll jump out and finish off things. But no, I hope you've enjoyed the little video and hope you are looking forward to this timetable. Just waiting for a moment. No idea how long we're going to be waiting for, but we are there on time, so it should be any time now. So yeah, this timetable is very soon. It's very much imminent now. I won't think it's much further. Maybe another week or so. Let's hope. There we go. Objective complete. Wait another moment. Okay. I think at that point I'll probably just put that into neutral. Oh no, I'll chuck into off. There we go. That's finished it. So I'll jump out there. I'll let the train do its thing. It's not actually due out here for 4 minutes, so you do get 4 minutes to turn around and get yourself prepped. There we go. So that is a Blake Street Turner. Another train there. That's just follows up. I presume that's going to Bromsgrove. It's a 6 car. Might split at some point in its service, maybe at Birmingham. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, hit your notification bell for future videos, and don't forget to catch me on Twitch on a Monday and Friday at trainsim_TV. Renee has come back into the mix as well, so if you wanting your American railroading fix, come and join us for that. We've just done one actually this evening, just gone, so you can actually catch that VOD back on Twitch for about a week or so. So that will be coming into the fold a little bit more now we're back into the winter months. Until then, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget, we'll be back with another video probably the next day or two. I've got a few bits I want to do, so keep your eye out for them. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you soon. Bye for now.